They can take your world. They can take your heart. Cut you loose from all you know. But if it's your fate, then every step forward will always be a step closer to home.
Let's play the Kingdom Hearts trading card game.
Hello everyone, Hal here and welcome to Stackz Gaming, or welcome back if you've already been with us before. Really quick, just to get out of the way, of course I'm going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, share, let us know if you wanted to cover more of this franchise, as personally it's one of my favorite franchises of all time. On the screen you can see some of my collection here, just a small one, but yeah, it'll show how much I appreciate this franchise. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started with this video. So, the first thing I want to do is break this up into 3 sections. The first one being, what is Kingdom Hearts? The second one being, what is the Kingdom Hearts trading card game? And the third one will be, overall thoughts about the game and how I felt about it. Also, I did get a lot of this information from the wiki pages and the fandom pages, which I'll be linking in the description if you want to check those out. There could be much more information there that I didn't cover here because I'm just going to make this a pretty quick video. So, what is Kingdom Hearts? Well, if you're watching this video, odds are you already know, in which case you can skip to this timestamp right here on the screen. If not, and you just clicked on this video because you thought it was interesting, well, I'm going to give you a quick description. Kingdom Hearts is a series of role-playing games developed and published by Square Enix. It's a collaboration between Square Enix and the Walt Disney Company, and it's under the direction of Tetsuya Nomura. It is a series with multiple, and I mean multiple, entries spanning through tons of platforms, dating back to the original one on the PlayStation 2 back in 2002. And I know that may not seem too old to some people, but I'm 28 now, and just thinking about the fact that it's going to be 20 years since I played the very first one is, that kind of scares me. There are tons of characters in the series, but it's really all about this boy named Sora and his trusty weapon called the Keyblade, where he travels throughout multiple Disney worlds and some original ones with the help of his 2 friends, Goofy and Donald, as they try to stop this evil organization from opening the door to Kingdom Hearts. Just a warning to those who decide to play the game. Don't ever complain about this duck right here, okay? If he doesn't heal you, he doesn't heal you, alright? Look at the images on the screen. This duck is dangerous. Do not complain. He will literally kill us all. This man is a god. Leave this duck boy alone. Hopefully, that was enough of an explanation that'll make you want to try out the game. I highly recommend it, especially if you love RPG games, or Disney movies, or the Final Fantasy franchise. As spoilers, if you didn't already, you're going to be running into multiple fan-favorite Final Fantasy characters throughout this whole series. Now, what is the Kingdom Hearts trading card game? Well, the Kingdom Hearts trading card game is a collectible card released by Tommy and translated into English by Fantasy Flight Games. It was first released in Japanese before the English version came out in 2007. There are currently 7 Japanese sets, with only 4 of them making it out to English. Unfortunately, Fantasy Flight Games announced that they were discontinuing their published TCGs, meaning that any future English sets will have to be released by another company if it's ever picked up again, and seeing how it's already been a few years since the game's been dead, I highly doubt that'll ever happen. Though I do wish they would try again and start a new TCG. Like I said, the TCG has 4 sets in English, and I'm really just going to talk about those, because I was actually able to play with those sets. Unfortunately, I never had a chance to try out any of the Japanese sets. But if you want us to make another video talking more about those sets, just let us know and I'll see what I can do. We first got the base set, which is just the counterpart of the first Japanese cards that came out. Next we got A Darkness Awaken, which is a combination of the 3rd and 2nd sets that came out in Japanese. Also, for your Riku fans, that's where you could finally play as him as a character. Because before he came out, all we saw was Sora's running around, kinda like all those Smash memes you see out right now. Next we got my personal favorite set, Light and Darkness, which is a combination of the 4th Japanese set with some promo cards released by Tommy in packs of Pocky. Also, it featured awesome characters like Dark Riku and Handsome Ansem over here. Ah yes, Handsome Ansem, or as we also call him over here in Stackz Gaming, Darkness! Yeah, see, every time you say darkness, you gotta smack your arm, because you gotta, that's all he talks about, you gotta inject that darkness right to your veins.
You see, darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true!
My arm's all red now. Anyways, finally we have our fourth and final set, which is Break of Dawn. The final set released by Fantasy Flight Games, it consisted of reprints from the earlier sets to fit in with the new layout of the cards, as well as some cards that were currently unreleased in Japan yet. But as you can see, I'm putting up here on the screen, the layout really changed. I personally prefer the originals. I just liked the way it had the border. It just looked more legit, more authentic as a card game to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cards do look nice. I just prefer the original ones. And with the foils too in this set, I don't know what happened to the foils. Look right here on the screen, you can see the Japanese foils. They're gorgeous. What the hell happened to ours, man? It looks like they put a washable tattoo and stamped it on top of a foil paper. I don't know. I'm just gonna start ranting here. But on the bright side, this set was a debut set for many characters from Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, to learn how to play this card game, the whole starter decks did come with a rulebook, as you know card games should. But it also came with a DVD you could just watch to learn how to play instead. I think I remember some other card games also doing that. I just can't recall which ones. But it's a really cool thing. Give it this little small DVD. It's actually what you've been seeing on the screen here, except for, the stuff I've been adding on top of it. Luckily, some awesome person on YouTube did upload this video, and I'll be putting the link in the description just in case you want to watch that to learn how to play. But for now, we'll also go through it really quickly. So, this game is a two-player game, and each player has a deck consisting of 41 to 60 cards, with one of them serving as their player card. I just got a message in and it covers my script. I mean, what script? No, this is coming from the top of my head. To win the game, you need to bring your opponent's heart points, or HP, to 0, or attain a combined world level of 13 or higher. And for those of you who play the Kingdom Hearts video games, you should already know how important the number 13 could be, so it's really cool to put a little nod to the games in this. Each player's turn has 4 phases: the draw phase, the action phase, the challenge phase, and the discard phase. If you would like us to create our own how to play video, just let us know like I said before, and we'll see what we could do. I'd be up for it. I really like playing this game a lot, so I'm pretty sure I could convince Badger to make a video of this with me. And if not, I always have Mishi. She already plays this game already as it is. And Lucky, well, he's always just missing in action in his imaginary prison or something. So yes, to finish this video, I remember this card game being pretty darn fun with some beautiful art, which for the most part I think was original work done just for this card game. Well, to my knowledge anyways. Like I said, I really wish this game was still around. I could just imagine all the different characters and items and worlds, everything that you could have now from all the games that they've had. Because with all the sets released in Japanese and in English, they only covered 3 of the games: Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and Kingdom Hearts 2. And like I said, there are so many more games you could get into. And there are still some people that play this game. There are channels on YouTube that are actually dedicated to this card game, and you can still pick up some of the cards online. Though if you do, I recommend eBay or the Mercari app, stuff like that. And if you want to play just to play and you don't care about the language, I highly recommend the Japanese cards, because the English ones, the prices have just gotten ridiculous. I mean, online, if you find a sealed box, depending on the set, it'll go for as low as $700 to $2,000 just for a sealed box of packs. But if you're just in it just to try the game, and you don't care about, having some translations, or if you could just read Japanese, check it out. It's a fun game, and the cards are really cheap in Japanese. I just hope you're not like me, who has to have the cards in English. I don't know why I do that to myself. I think I just like collecting in general. It's become a bad addiction now. But yeah, guys, I hope you really liked this video. Hopefully it was a quick video, not wasting too much of anybody's time. Thank you for watching. Like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, please. Even if you want to dislike the video, give it a dislike. As long as we get a reaction, I really appreciate that. From all of us here at Stackz Gaming, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.